All right, edition number 2 of our 5-minute Powers play. We got a weekend under your belt, Coach. Tell me a little bit about what the weekend brought for you.
Yeah, I mean, we learned a lot about our guys against a really good team. I thought our guys managed the game pretty well for, all things considered, the limited amount of time that we've had to work with them and the amount of new guys that we had. I thought we attacked the game and managed it pretty well. A lot to shore up. We've had 2 really good days of practice. It feels good to be able to get out there with the guys and not have to rush through it and rush off in 40 minutes. So we've gotten 2 really good full days in, and the guys are getting better every day. That's all you can ask.
Was there anybody that surprised you last weekend with what they brought to the game?
I don't want to say anybody surprised us because we've spent so much work and time in evaluating, bringing all those new guys in, and so we knew what we were getting with each and every one of them. I thought all the new guys played really well. I was really pleased with how they came out and played with pace and passion. Obviously, Johnny had a great game, and the guy that really stood out to me as effective was Dom Garcia. Just love how he plays, and the other guys played great too. So we're in good shape. Those guys fit into our identity. They're buying into what we want to do and how we want to play. We got to continue to get better every day.
When I saw the young guys out there, they really pushed the older guys. I thought they made them create a little bigger work ethic, even though those guys had a good work ethic. They push them, don't they?
No, they do. They're a special freshman class. I mean, almost all of them wore C's, not even A's, but they are all leaders and captains, and they are all part of winning organizations at the junior level, and that was by design. We want those types of kids in our program, especially when we're building it in the stages that we are. So it's no secret what they're bringing to the table on the bench, in the room, on the ice, outside. They're a great group, and they've really added to our culture.
You and I talked briefly after the game about the fan support, specifically the students, but let's react to that again one more time. The students came out, 942 drags them out, don't they?
Yeah, no, that we've really put a huge effort on more interaction with our student body and doing things like going to Camp Fargo and serving them pizza, and last night in a dining hall, and bringing the 942 crew out for an open skate with the guys. And so we're going to continue to be interactive and reach out to our students. They're a huge part of our program, and we want them to keep coming back. And it's frustrating, obviously, when some don't get in. They got to get here early. We're going to shuttle from campus and to the arena for every game. So we hope to build a student section and a culture that kind of jives with how we're building our program. And it'll be a daily thing, building on it every day. So we're really happy with how it started, though.
Let's move on to UMass Amherst coming in here. A good program, solid program. What do you have to do to take the weekend from them?
Yeah, I mean, we're focused on Friday. Obviously, they're going to be really good. They're going to be really good, and we've told our guys all week, this is not the same team that we played last year. Not that they weren't good last year, but they were going through a tough phase of their rebuild in their first year as a staff, and I think they have a group that's there. This is their team, right? And I think that after a year of kind of trying to establish a culture and work some kinks out with what they inherited, they're going to be much improved. And at the end of the day, anytime you can add the 4th overall pick and then a second rounder in one class, that's going to be enough to probably compete with just about anybody on a daily basis. So we're going to have to be way better than we were last Saturday to be successful, and we're happy with where the guys are at through 2 days of practice this week.
I know you're concerned with your guys only, but tell me a little bit about where the strength is for UMass.
Well, obviously their back end is going to be really strong, and with what they added with obviously Cale McCarr and Ferraro, and they already had a good back end. They get some really good players, and then people like to talk about those 2 kids, but what they added up front was really impressive too.
Right.
They're going to be young, but they're going to be hungry and just probably play with a ton of energy, and they got a great staff. I mean, their staff has done tremendous job, and everywhere Coach Carl has been, he's won, and there's no doubt that I think UMass is going to be a really, really good program under his watch, and it's probably going to start this year.
Let's talk about your power play. I know you had a lot of opportunities, and you did some good things, but I'm sure it wasn't good enough for a coach, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit off, I mean, that's to be expected, again, with the limited amount of time. That's power play is all just comfort and chemistry, and when we have units that haven't had to be together that long and that often, it's going to happen. But we did score 2 power play goals, so that's a good sign, and we were really happy with our second unit. We thought they were a little bit more in sync and ticked it around a little bit more effectively, but we put in good work with it this week. It should be sharper and cleaner, and if we can continue to pop a couple every game, we're going to give ourselves a chance to win.
As always, every week we want to know the injury front. How are we doing health-wise?
We're healthy. I mean, Goosh is still going to need a couple of weeks, but he's progressing really well. And other than that, we have everybody healthy. So we have a tough decisions to make on how we're going to round up the lineup. We're going to use every day of practice this week to figure that out. But the guys are doing a great job making our lives tough as coaches, figuring out who those 12 forwards and 60 are going to be, and we're getting closer every day.
We'll wrap it up with kind of the somber moment of the week, things that happened up in Vegas on Sunday night. I know the hockey world was touched by it, the whole world was touched by it, but give me your thoughts on just the heinous act.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, obviously. Anytime you see that kind of stuff, no matter who it happens to or where it happens, it's hard to watch and swallow. But when it hits so close to home, I'm really close with that group up there and that program. And Nick and I talk all the time. Greener and I talk all the time. Z and I talk all the time. So when I found out that Nick was one of the victims, it was just odd. It was I can't even describe the feeling, and my heart goes out to that program and their staff. If there is a guy though, and it sounds kind of cliche, that's going to get through it and come out stronger on the other side, it's Nick Raboni, and I have no doubt that he's going to make a full recovery, and I don't have any doubt that that program is going to use this to get better and rally around Nick, and I hope that's exactly what they do. And certainly anything that we can do down here for them, we'll continue to, and our thoughts and prayers are with Nick and his family and all of Vegas for that matter. So, all you can do in situations like this is grow from them and get stronger from them, and I know that's what Nick will do.
Well said, Coach. Have a good week, and we'll talk with you again next week.
Thank you.